Did you think last year was going to go the way that it went?
Yeah, I did. Just winning that championship in that moment with my teammates, and then getting back here in Athens, unexpectedly seeing that parade, didn't know what to expect. So it was a big moment for me in my career.
Bro, man, we on a different side. Usually we in Miami, man. We
Yeah,
out here
yeah.
sitting down in Athens.
Yes, sir.
Man, it's been a cool little minute, man. And now just thinking back, it was about a year ago, man. You decided to come to Panathinaikos. At any point, did you think last year was gonna go the way that it went?
Yeah, I did. To be honest, when I made that decision to come here, I already put in my head I had to dominate, and that looked like winning it all. And I just took each day one step at a time, took the process, embraced it, and made it happen.
And then so you set that goal. What was it like, after that buzzer rung and you guys came back, won that championship? Describe that feeling?
Man, I can't even describe that feeling, bro. It gave me chills, honestly. Man, the unthinkable, honestly. Just winning that championship in that moment with my teammates, and then getting back here in Athens, unexpectedly seeing that parade, didn't know what to expect. The city and the country, everybody here just embraced it, and we celebrated big. So it was a big moment for me in my career.
Nah, that's dope, man. I look back, and your first year in the NBA and your first year in Euroleague, your stats were like very, very identical. Now thinking back to that first year in the NBA and then your first year last year,
yeah.
What was similar or different about your mentality coming into both years?
I think that I had a similar mentality because not knowing what to expect out of the league, not knowing the opportunity I was gonna get, and just buying in, just flat out buying in on the task at hand. New team, new league, and just giving it my all. You know what I'm saying? That's what I did. So it was it came out good for me. And the difference, I would say, not a big difference at all, to be honest. A little bit more difference coming in Europe, just because I know I got to dominate. You know what I'm saying? I had spent some time in the NBA, and then coming here. Not that it's a fall off or anything like that, because it's a high level basketball, but just knowing I have to dominate.
Obviously, back in Miami, everybody talks about that first 5 games. You obviously went crazy there. Like, I mean, what was your mentality going into them games? Like, was it like it couldn't have been just I'm gonna just dominate? Like, what was that? What was that mentality like? Or you just?
I would say at that point I was just in the flow. To be honest, I was just in the flow because I got to Miami right after the G League season around April, right, the second week of April, somewhere around that time. And we started training then. So my preparation started then throughout the summer and then leading on to the season. So at that point, when the season started, I was just in a flow, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. Now there's a lot of conversation about, how hard or easy it is to score in Europe or the NBA, but what shots do you think are easier and more difficult to get in both spots? Like, what shots are more difficult to get here in Europe, and what shots are like easier to get here in Europe than in the NBA?
I think that it's a little bit more easier to get it in transition in the NBA, just because the pace is faster, a lot faster. The floor is much open, and it's not so. The help isn't there necessarily. It's easier to help in Europe being the smaller court, the no defensive 3 seconds, things like that. So I think here in Europe, it's much harder to get open looks. You know what I'm saying? That pass and kick, draw to and kick. It's much more less of that here because you have defenders. Closeout is much shorter to that 3-point line, things like that.
And what are you doing here, like, to keep your game tight? Like, we know, like, in the league, you got staff and gym time for days. Like,
Yeah.
what adjustments do you have to make here, like, during the season?
Yeah, you got to make big adjustment, man, because I was a little shocked coming here. Like, you ain't got 2 or 3 managers that's gonna help you, that's gonna rebound for you. You know what I'm saying? After practice, things like that, you may have to pull on a coach to the side, like, coach, could you rebound for me?
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So, my workouts, I'm still getting my work in. My workouts is more based on having to rebound for myself, my own shots. You know what I'm saying? So. The accuracy got to be on point a little bit more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You shooting and you got to chase your own rebounds down a little bit.
Nah, for sure, man. I can imagine. I remember I seen a clip back in the day of Rodrigue Beaubois. He hit like 100 and something threes in a row, and Shane Larkin was rebounding for him. And I'm like, why is Shane rebounding for Rodrigue? Like, Shane, one of the highest paid players of the year. Why is he rebounding for Rodrigue? But that's Europe, man. For whatever reason, man, they got invest a little more in the staff. But staying on the topic of development, it seems like the Miami Heat organization is just known for, like, getting underrated players and then, you know, just getting the most out of them. What is it about that organization? Because, I mean, we've seen it with you, Jaime Jaquez, Gabe Vincent, like a bunch of guys, Max Strus.
Yeah.
What is it about the organization that other teams aren't doing?
It's the investment and preparation every day. You know what I'm saying? The attention to detail every day. Taking the time to actually help that player succeed. You know what I'm saying? That's big there with the Heat. And it's going to be clear. They're going to make it clear as day for you. You know what I'm saying? To be able to succeed, there's no mystery on your role, things like that. So it's easier to play that way.
Right. And then from there, you went to LA, and obviously you had an injury, and it was probably a rough transition for you. Despite everything that might have not gone the way you wanted to, what were you able to learn from that situation?
I learned a lot in LA. Man, on the team with over half the team Hall of Famers. So just seeing that firsthand and watching guys work every day, seeing how they operate and move throughout the day on and off the court, things like that, I learned and picked up big time. You know what I'm saying? I paid close attention to Bron, obviously, and then another guy I paid close attention to was Russ. And pro's pro, you know what I'm saying? Like, top tier pro, it don't get no better than that.
Yeah.
So I learned a lot.
Yeah, that's dope, man. I've been wanting to ask, like, who was the toughest defender you faced in the NBA back then? Was there anybody you was like, all right, this dude, he can strap up?
If I could think of one person that come to mind, it was a little different because sometimes I would get a bigger defender on me. They would try to slow me down because sometimes I get hot and things like that. So I have a bigger defender. But someone that plays a smaller guard, my position, point guard, that comes to mind, with like a football body. You know what I'm saying? Davian Mitchell.
Yeah.
He got straps.
Yeah. Nah, he's strong and he get up under you too.
Exactly.
Yeah, nah, that's funny, man. Now a lot of talk in the NBA about expansion. You know, they're talking about expanding in the next 2 years. So if you had to take 2 EuroLeague players that's not on your team and then 2 of your former teammates from the NBA, including yourself, and y'all gonna build a starting 5 with this expansion team, who would you take? 2 EuroLeague guys and then 2 former teammates from the NBA, but the EuroLeague guys got to be from different teams. You building a starting 5.
Okay. From the EuroLeague, I'm taking. Tavares.
Mm-hmm.
Another person I'm taking is I like Musa, man. I like
love
his game.
Musa. I love
lie.
Musa game, bro.
I like his game. I would never tell him.
Yeah.
But I like his game, honestly. And 2 guys from the league that I'm bringing. I'm starting. Man, that's tough, man. It's a lot of guys that I can go to.
2 years from now, so you gotta have some youth on him, you know what I mean?
Exactly. 2 years from now. Anthony Edwards. And I like Nas Reed.
Nas Reed, I love Nas.
I love Nas.
Nas can go.
Yeah.
Nah, that's a sick liner. That's a sick liner. All right, and then just switching gears a little bit. What's something that you're passionate about that fans don't really know, like off the court?
I'm a big time family guy, man. Honestly, I spend a lot of time with my family as much as I can. Got a son. My son's 7 now, and my daughter's 2.
Yeah.
And I'm newly engaged.
Okay, congrats.
So I'm spilling that news here for you.
All right, breaking news. That's what we're talking about. Congrats on that.
Thank you, bro.
Congrats on that, man. If I can give you any advice, man, she always right. She always right, man. Keep it simple, man.
Yeah.
Nah, that's what's up, man. And have you had any crazy fan experiences here yet? Good or bad? Because Athens is just such a crazy city.
Yes, man. After every game, it's a crazy experience because you got 100, 200 fans in the parking lot. You know what I'm saying? After the game, you trying to get to your car.
Yeah.
And you gotta plow through that just to go home. And that's after every game. And then when you come back from a road game, a big road game, say for instance, they're in that parking lot, they waiting on you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you really can't move around freely. They're not big on security, so the fans, they have pretty much access to the players, and they embrace that.
Yeah, that's dope. Now my last 2 questions is, what do you love most about playing overseas?
What I love most about playing here is just the competitive nature the league has, and it's just completely competitive. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, it has a business side of it, but that doesn't trump the competitiveness. And if you can go, you can go. Like you gonna get your shine from that. You know what I'm saying? There's no anything that's gonna hinder you from getting that shine you deserve. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what I love most about playing in Europe.
Yeah, I think it's dope, man, because one thing I always said is the dopest thing about Europe is, like, you know, you'll have guys like yourself, guys that are like the top scorers in EuroLeague, and they out there playing both sides of that ball. Like, you know, they fighting over screens, like, you know, and I think that's definitely one of the dopest things, man. And lastly, we got that game tomorrow. It's gonna be outside in the stadium, man. What are your expectations, man? I think it's gonna be nuts, bro.
I've seen some footage of some previous games, and honestly, I'm still not ready for it. Like, I know it's gonna be crazy. I know it's gonna be crazy. The outside experience is gonna be something for the first time I'm gonna be doing. It's gonna be an experience, bro. It's gonna be an experience. I'm interested to see just the whole layout, like how the court and the rim is gonna be, and things like that. And then we playing basketball outside. I ain't did that since high school or middle school. You know what I'm saying?
On
So
a professional level, that's gonna be kind of dope.
yeah,
though.
it's gonna be dope. So I'm excited for it. I'm looking forward to that.
Nah, that's dope, man. Well, best of luck, man. I hope you get another chip, man. Bring
No
another
doubt.
one home, and
No doubt.
man, do your thing, brother.
No doubt. Thank you, bro.
Yeah, nah, for sure.
I'm honored.